We were asked to make the ultimate Ryonet branded hoodie. So today follow along as we use screen printing, embroidery, and DTF transfers to make that happen. We have the job lined up, we have ink on our screen, we did a test print, looks great. And we're gonna use some print grip, we're gonna try that out and see how that does with hoodies. Standard t-shirt placement would be probably 4 fingers down on that, but with a hoodie, since it's a smaller design, we're gonna go with probably 3, just to make sure that we fit nicely in between the pocket and the actual collar itself. You gotta try to not only align the hoodie to the platen, but you also wanna try to make sure that your pocket is aligned to the platen as well. Sometimes the manufacturing process on hoodies can be tricky and they might sew the pocket slightly crooked, which can make your design seem crooked if not accounted for when you're printing. So I'm going to try to keep this fairly even between the pocket and the actual collar of the hoodie. I want it to be maybe slightly closer to the collar than the pocket, but trying to keep probably a 1.5 to 2 inch gap of nice clear space between each. Now with hoodies, of course, you always want to slightly adjust your off contact, maybe a little bit more than you normally would, just to account for the weight of the fabric. But since we're doing a 1-color print today, we should be okay. It shouldn't be too bad. I adjusted it just slightly, and I think we'll be good to go. I just finished up powering the print and we're done here with the screen printing portion. Let's kick this over to April and see what she can do to power the stitch and add some really cool embroidery hits to this Ryonet branded hoodie.
I think it would be cool to do powering the stitch on the side of the hoodie. So let's get that hooped up. This is our backing to help support the whole thing. We're gonna put our hoodie on this way. Now it's really important to get this lined up straight. The straighter it is on the hoop, the straighter it'll be finished product. And I want this design a little closer to the edge of the hoodie. So I gotta go over here and adjust. To me, that looks good. It's gonna come almost down to where the strings are, not gonna go up on top of the head. That came out really good. It's kind of a cool way to add a little extra flair to your product, get a little message out there in kind of an awkward place that screen printing might be hard to get to. I think it came out great.
So we're back. We're gonna go ahead and put a DTF size tag on it. One of the best uses of DTF. Standard placement for size tags is typically 1 to 2 fingers from the collar. Depends on what size you're doing. We're doing a large, so I'm probably gonna go 2 just to be safe. All right, so we have our sizing done with our DTF transfer. So now we're gonna go move over to the X tool and get our patch put on.
I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these leather patches on there. Try and figure out which one will look the best. I think I like the gray one. So to make all my patches pre-made, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the F1 Ultra and try to make them as straight as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it helps in the lining up process. And I'm lining up all of the images onto the patches for engraving. And make sure your filter's on. And done. This is a great way to have your branding ready so you can just take a patch, put it on a garment, heat press it, and go. All right, Ryan, take it away.
All right, so here we are. We have our final product, the ultimate Ryonet branded hoodie. We did screen printing, embroidery, DTF, and we even used an X-Tools laser to create a super cool leather patch for the back. Super stoked with how this turned out. I think this is gonna be a really cool team hoodie for all the team members here at Ryonet. So thank you guys for following along, and hopefully this gave you guys some ideas on how you might be able to diversify your shop and offer your customers something new. Please like and subscribe if you saw anything here that you really liked, and please share this with someone who might want to watch this or this might inspire them to do something new. We'll catch you in the next one.